Uh, have you guys seen the Doom clips as narrated by Alex Jones?
No.
Ah, man. I forget which one's the good one.
Reading the core rule books. Who does that?
Okay, this one's in my like, so maybe it's this one, but there's one of like it's just like Doom guy running and it's Alex Jones yelling like, I hate you, I hate you. He's fighting like the Hellspawn, and then he's like, you will never defeat the human.
Is that for 2016? Yeah. I bought Doom Eternal and then I got a refund because I didn't like it.
Oh boy.
Why didn't
Controversial.
you like it?
Wasn't any fun.
What's different about it from like the previous Doom game?
Comparative to like Doom 2016, it's like a completely different game, really. Like they changed up how you like do everything. It's no longer like a Zen flow shooter. Now it's like you got all these things you gotta like manage to do the things. And I was like, Doom Guy was about killing these guys. It wasn't about like making sure I have a flamethrower ammo so I can get enough armor so that I can punch this guy. I don't care about that. I just want to shoot him. It was no fun. It made me very upset that somebody has like 100 hours in 2016.
Uh-huh.
Well, bad game.
I'm sorry, honey.
It was very upsetting.
At least you got a refund.
I was surprised I got a refund. Thanks, Steam. +1.
A vote?
Last time on D&D, the party vanquished Snort's father, and then you guys, I think what you guys did is talk to the Turtle Man, then you went back to your house, you all had strange, crooked dreams, then you guys attempted to break up a conspiracy rally who didn't believe that the insects were going to come because there hadn't been any real evidence provided, and the party dismissed them, I believe, using thaumaturgy and violence.
Also, I didn't have a bad dream.
Yes, except for Cab, who had a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it's a cold, rainy day. Party is making their way to Gatelock, and in Gatelock, that's where all of the animals are housed. So it's the most terrible smelling part of all of this place, which says a lot, considering there's a rotten town underneath this existing town. Once in Gatelock, you guys find some animals. So why doesn't everybody make, we're not gathering information, investigation checks to see what kind of animals you can find, some beasts of burden.
Yo, beast of burden.
No beast is a burden to me.
Send an investigation check.
Yeah.
Oh man, I found a tiny bird and I try to put all of my stuff on it.
Where is Gensha's investigation check?
Check the chat. Internet freaked out.
Damn. I will solve this.
Yeah, nailed it.
Oops.
Did an excellent job.
Taryn, you're able to find a very nice looking stable. Yep. What was that, honey?
The inside of pickled ears.
Taryn is able to find a nice stable. Looks reputable. Inside there is a drow man, and he offers to give Taryn a very nice what looks to be some kind of egg-snatching dinosaur mount.
Hello? Did it work?
Hello, you're back.
Oh, fucking A. Thank the gods.
I accept the mount. It is my squishy. And my
As soon as you
squishy
sit on it, he's like, that'll be 30 gold pieces.
Terran doesn't work on like a gold for gold kind of a system. He's more of a barter hobbit.
A barter.
He
Get it?
operates by the barter system. A bard. Yeah, okay, I got that a little slow.
It's all
What
right.
would you like to offer this man who appears to have everything he could ever dream of?
Well, if he has everything he ever could dream of, what's he need the gold for?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh, he's right.
Hey. He just sits back and he's like, shit.
You give this merchant an existential crisis. Just,
I have a collection of good flatware. I have the.
He does, though. I remember when you guys got that.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not kidding around.
No, I know. It's just-
I have 10 silver casino knives and 6 fancy kitchen dinner knives from 2 different occasions, I'll note. So I'll show him whichever set, he please, and offer it in trade.
Let's see. He looks at both sets meticulously, spinning them over, biting on the forks to make sure they aren't fake, licking
He's
your
always
plates to
biting
make
on
sure
them.
they don't taste of poison.
Ha! I did poison them. He's dead.
beans.
oh,
He
damn.
dies and you get it for free.
It's like we're playing Skyrim or something.
Okay, I put the thing on his head and now I'm the guy.
And now he can't see me steal everything from his shop.
Karen, he tells you for both sets, you can keep them out.
Oh
Sounds good.
shit.
I'm happy with that. I got other stuff to barter if the need happens.
Like this new mount. I'll trade you 2 sets of flatware for it. And he's like,
That's genius. Oh, darn it. And just cuts to us walking along, and we can hear the flatware jingling in his back.
just him laughing.
Karen will make that trade. He'll walk away with the dino.
Alright.
So
Meanwhile,
what kind
bless
of
you.
dinosaur is this?
it's like an oviraptor. It's got a big bulbous head, and it walks on 2 legs very fast.
Does it seem friendly?
Yes. In fact, as soon as you get on it, it starts making this clicking noise, which somebody says that it makes it happy. It means it's happy.
But it's cab, so you're not sure.
Oh yeah, sometimes Cab just makes that clicking sound.
Like the ice
The air conditioner. That's what it is. I'll just go look for the rest of the party after that then.
Alright. While Terran was perusing and bartering and haggling, the rest of the party found themselves in like a strange part of Gatelock, almost completely lost, until suddenly Crocodile Man, who's stirring some kind of foul-smelling pot, sees them coming, and he slides up to the party. He's like, hey, you guys look like you could use some real fine mounts.
Who, me and Gensha?
And me.
Yes, everybody
Yeah.
else in the party.
Oh, okay. cool.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do? Are you gonna cook us a mount in that big pot?
What's in the pot?
He's like, this is my laundry. And he like lifts it out, and he's like a bulbous piece of underwear that's like dirt stained.
Please be dirt.
He just holds out in a stick at the party.
It also doubles as
Aw,
a flag
man,
of
I just look
surrender
at-
in case I don't want to die.
I look at my
This
stick
is not what
sadly.
I meant when I said show me your wares.
Oh, that's good.
Everyone's on fire tonight.
He's like, I can see you're a fine, intelligent bird. He's like, follow me. He takes you over. He has a pen in the back there. You didn't even notice it was really a pen. It's just a space in between 4 houses.
Ah, nice backyard.
And when you look back in the yard, it's just dirt. Like there's dirt on some boards basically, and it reeks of fecal matter. When he just moves a board, and I guess that's the door basically. He walks you into the back, and it scatters all these small dinosaurs that were eating some kind of dead dinosaur that he stands in front of so you can't see it. He's like, here they are, and he points and he shows you these fairly chubby-looking 4-legged dinosaurs. They have frills and very bored looks on their faces. He says these guys get people all over Zyria. He says you just sit on one of these and boom, they're native and they're fast. He's like the other native crocodile man. You tie one to each foot because they're so big and they just zoom you along. It was real popular when I was growing up.
Sounds convincing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm less than convinced. I would like him to show me how fast they are.
He's like, well, I don't have any space here to show you, but you gotta take my word for it. They're very fast.
Oh, you've got a whole I assume we're in like a street or something like that.
Well, there's no straightaway near you, and his current area is only like a 15 by 15 foot like space where he keeps like 7 of these.
Just make one run around in a circle. It's good enough for me.
He's like, see that they're fast, but like they'll fall over because they're so fast here. I don't want them falling over and hurting one of us. Like, what if he falls over?
I look at him and I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm really fast, and that's why I fall over all the time, right, Gensha?
Thought you were with a different croc. Or no, yeah. That's definitely why you fall over. 100%.
All right, I'm gonna race it.
Why does Cab even need a mount?
I get tie sometimes.
Yeah, I get tie if I run full speed. Gotta take a big nap.
Cab gets tie at
Like
8
insight.
o'clock.
What does my 3 insight tell me?
You're convinced. You look at these creatures, you see how girthy and strong their legs are. Like the girthy, strong legs of somebody who must be run good.
I mean,
you think about giving this man your money.
I mean, my legs are girthy and strong, and I can run pretty good. Yeah, that makes enough sense to me. Okay. How much for these thick boys?
My 3 thick boys.
He's like, you guys want 3 of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I figure they're big enough to where we could put our 2 smaller friends on a mount. And then for those of us who are, regular size, we could, get a mount to ourselves.
Let's see. He takes you and Cab aside because he thinks Birdman is probably a child because he's very small. He takes you to the side and he says, listen, I know you got a youngling there, and these things are usually like 200 gold. But I'm going to give you guys a good deal. I'm going to take 100 off because you're getting 3 of them. So 500 gold for all 3.
I'll make you
any gold.
I'll make you a counter offer.
You just yell die.
I'll make you a counter offer. I have a gun.
Beans, this always happens.
Oh
It's the
shit.
Wild West.
Everyone coming out with guns. No one ever wants to pay for the thick birds.
Just the stupid new update. Everyone's got guns. All
Everyone's got fucking guns.
these pay to win guys.
I have a ton of money for the record.
I have 0 money.
I make him a counter offer. With the added information that our friend there is not a wee boy and is in fact a grown man, and is also mostly in. Offer to arm wrestle him to cut it down by. This looks like a sturdy guy.
Well, unlike the other crocodile man you've seen, you notice that he has like a more bluish hue to him, which you haven't seen before. He's also a much scrawnier looking alligator man.
My offer still stands.
He tells you that he's not much for arm wrestling, but he's up for a spitting contest.
I don't think you know who you're talking to. Cab. I've been spitting since I was born.
No, I don't even know what's going on. Turn around after doing that. Yeah.
I did just spitting for no reason.
Yeah. What's up?
My friend, this gentleman here has challenged you specifically to a spitting contest.
Hello, friend. Shall we fight?
He looks Cab in the eyes. He sees that Cab is obviously a smart man. He says,
Yeah.
Cab, all right, here's the deal. He's like, if you beat him in a spitting contest, he'll take half the price off. But if he wins, you guys have to pay twice as much.
You have to. Ooh. How about this? Because he probably. Here. Sidebar. I just turn around, not even leaving. I'm like, Gensha, he probably knows water gun. So.
My
My-
brain breaks at this information because I don't know what that means.
I don't know. He's probably a good old, real good water shooter down down playing down banjo. So, is that more clear? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna challenge that guy to. I got a 4 on my nature check, so I can't tell what species he is. But I wonder if I can.
He's a croc
how
man.
about-
He's a
Yeah, but
scrawny
blue.
He's a scrawny blue croc man.
We haven't met a blue crocman.
Yeah, well, this might just be like an offshoot of the crocman, like the beta crocman. You know what I mean?
Like the cuck crocman. Anyway, no, I was thinking. This was my plan. What if I challenge him riding one of his burbs to a foot race, and then we have people in town place bets, and he gets to keep all the winnings no matter what, and we just get to borrow 3 of his birds.
That's probably the smartest thing I've heard Cab say, and I agree with it.
Some real Tom Sawyer shit.
That way,
Real
It gets-
Fuckleberry.
that way I can see how fast they are. Cab gets to race Cab gets to
Yeah.
race dinosaurs, and
This guy gets paid.
this guy gets paid. Everybody wins.
Plus, I feel like he's tricking us.
I think he's legit according to my limited intelligence.
Well, my extremely high wisdom says some. I don't know about this guy.
So what's the pitch you're gonna give him?
Exactly what I said.
I don't remember what it was.
I said that we're gonna gather. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. You gather the villagers up because we're in like a small village, right?
No, you're in Moortown.
Oh, hell yeah. Gather a bunch of people up. And then we'll have a foot race down a straight road. You on your bird, on your very fast birds, and me on foot. And then we'll have Taryn come up with some odds in the over under, and then no matter which way it goes, you'll get all the money that people bet. That the house makes.
Well, while you're pitching this to him, another man walks up and starts talking to him also. And he's trying to listen to both of you guys. And he turns to the other guy really quick, and that guy, he says something to him in a language you don't know, and he turns back to you, and he's like, this guy's gonna buy, like, enough of if he buys these guys, there's only gonna be 2 left. So he wants to know if you want these 3 now.
Oh no.
I kill the other guy. No,
I fuck you. Some switch
him out.
flips in our brains, and our eyes glaze over as we murder this man.
Doom 2016 soundtrack starts playing.
BFG Division starts playing in the background. Okay, no, that's fair. I see what you're getting at, Swirly. You don't have time for foot racing, huh?
Just wanted to be Huckleberry.
I
Finn.
lean down to I lean down to Clang. Hey, buddy, how much money you got?
I got 1,139 gold and 17 platinum.
Jesus
17
Christ.
fucking platinum. How much is a platinum? That's 1,000 gold.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Hey-
buy all your stuff.
Hey there, friend. Can you make change?
When he sees it, when he hears you guys talk about platinum, the eyes roll in his head and become dollar bill signs.
Cha-ching!
Said 500 gold, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could just give him the gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
give
let's
him
just give him the
500
gold.
gold. Ain't no thing.
I'm gonna pretend that you're my son, and my son here is actually incredibly wealthy.
Entirely different races.
Adopted
So?
son.
My son.
Ohana
my-
means family.
He's my adopted son that I had out of wedlock with a drunk man.
Hello.
Hello.
This story's getting bizarre. He takes the money and he opens up the corral and he shows you guys the reins and you basically have to walk the animals through the rest of town until you get outside where a Terran runs into you on his nice Oviraptor mount. It's very clean and almost looks regal. And you guys have these poo-stained four-legged creatures that come out. They're slow and bewildered by the outside world as if they've never seen any place except that pen.
We made a good choice.
Look at
We
you,
got
your
scammed.
four-legged monster.
Get fucking scammed, yeah. I love a good scam.
The most classic scam, too.
We're such pigeons.
Such fucking shitbirds.
I'm such a sucker.
Really? Come on, what's this? Kitty's pointing at this animation book. She's like, these boobies don't move like that. And I'm like, they do when you're a horny cartoonist.
Very horny cartoonist.
Sweats and Don Bluth.
Yes, Don Bluth. Anyway, so the party, you guys want to set out west. You guys have a rough map you were given of where to go to locate this. I believe, God, who gave you guys that map?
I don't know, usually it's Senjuro.
Yeah, it must have been the not the magistrate.
I figured we had gotten the
quartermaster.
map from our. Didn't we get the map from our meeting with the madam and her goons and Milkman and all that? Wasn't that the big map that we had drawn out? Like of the points of interest to go? Unless I'm thinking of an
Yeah,
entirely
that was a while
different map.
ago. No,
Maybe.
yeah, I remember what you were talking about. Also, the Madam and the Goons is a great band name. Just want to let you know.
got some zingers going on tonight.
But damn.
So just as the party sets out, it begins to rain. And it's a windy, cold rain.
Ha! Hey, Swirly. I
What?
use my umbrella.
Okay, please make a strength check.
The fuck?
Oh
what?
no, if I lose this, I'm just gonna commit. Gonna end it. Alright.
You're gonna go into the forever box.
Swamp of Sadness, here I come. 9. Roll to 4.
Let's see. With your 9, you're like, look at me, and you unfold your umbrella and you hold it above your head to keep the rain out. A sudden
It's
gust of
nice
wind
and red.
sucks it from your fingers, hits Terran, and Terran, you go flying into the tree line.
Why is it always me?
Well,
Do I like get hurt? Am I?
you die.
Oh,
No. You land safely on the ground. Oh, you land on something soft, and you look what it is. It's a very large snake.
Oh, well, that's not an issue. I just speak snake to it.
Oh yeah.
Terran will quickly try and scrabble backwards. That seems like a natural reaction.
Make a dex check then.
Dex check or dex save? Is there a difference?
Like a check.
Oh, sorry. Make a reflex save. Yes.
Terran scrabbles away, or rather tries to.
It's just enough. You get back just in time, right where your crotch would have been. The snake strikes, its fangs sticking into the ground, almost like about 2 inches deep. Its head is large enough that you could fit. You could probably fit Terran's whole fist in its mouth easily. I guess Terran's fist isn't that big.
Hey, let's not make this a fist measuring contest.
You know what they say about snakes with large fists. Snakes
we
don't have
were-
fists.
If we were measuring fists, you know, I think I got some of you beat. Don't mean to toot my own horn or nothing, but I got some big hands.
Brag.
The rest of the party notices that Terran is backing away, but his back has hit a stump, and the party sees a snake has cornered him, a very large, colorful snake.
Yeah, what kind of color snake?
Yellow and orange.
Oh no.
Hey, I've been.
Uh,
Those are not good ones.
You gonna burn him?
I'm gonna light his little tiny butt on fire.
The snake?
Sure.
Alright, make a range dex.
I'm gonna make
range
a nature
check.
check. 18. What kind of snake is it?
spooky snake.
Oh shit, Terran,
No.
get away.
It's the spooky
no.
snake, Terran, run.
The spooky
When
kind.
snake bites, it's bad, Terran. This is the sage wisdom I have learned.
Passed on from monk to monk.
Yeah, well, from the monk that got bit to the guy that saw him get bit, yeah.
You mean he didn't live?
No.
I'm not about that.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I mean, he lived not very well.
He doesn't have nerve damage.
No health problems whatsoever.
Definitely doesn't breathe out acid now and only speaks backwards.
That would be bad.
Right. What kind of snake is it? Poison snake paralyzes you for 2 days. We call it shock snake.
Shock snake. Oh.
Ooh ha ha.
We call it the snake that paralyzes you for 2 days. It's very straightforward.
Yeah, it
Work in
wasn't very
progress.
pithy though, so we're still if you got any. You got any?
Birdman is unable to burn the snake. He throws fire, but instead it lights the stump behind Terran on fire.
Ah,
Scare the snake?
No.
the snake
Now it's
should.
time to use my signature move. I cast stick and push the snake away.
Make an attack, I guess.
Alright. If you say so. Combat action stick. Did I critical?
Well done. Cab, you take your stick menacingly, and then you use it like a broom and just go, shoot, shoot, and just push him
Shoot.
away.
Be gone from here. Shock snake.
Imagine the shock snake has like a theme, like all this tribal music is playing, and the shock snake. And just it's a normal snake, just leaves.
And then he's just like, oh,
Just
alright, bye.
wiggling arrhythmically. Just
Not to the beat at all. Hero of the wilds.
You're kind of a big deal.
Huh?
You don't want to brag, but you're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Let's
What
see.
the kids call a genius.
The party continues on. You guys resaddle up and continue down the road. The storm gets worse. It's a lot of headwinds. You guys are it's very slow going. Finally, the rain lightens up a little bit after about a couple miles of hiking down the road. The road's actually fairly flat and smooth. Going the opposite direction, you guys see some large caravans transporting these huge clay pots. You're not really sure what they are. After a couple more hills, you see a nice fence. There appears to be a man working at the fence, and when he sees you, he waves. And as you guys keep going, he runs up to in front of you guys and blocks your path.
more salesmen.
Move
Yeah, what do you?
aside, knave.
You're obviously
Right,
trying to sell us something. What do you want?
He's like, hey. He's like, hey.
Hey,
You guys hear
hello.
about the big bugs?
Yes.
What kind of? We've seen plenty of big bugs, man. What kind of bugs are you talking about?
He's like, ooh, I didn't think the sheriff believed me.
What's happening?
Tell me what you. Yeah. Tell me what they looked like and where you saw them.
He's like, well, I didn't really see them so good, but I see what they leave behind. He like tries to get you to come with him over off the road and onto his fence.
I'm gonna try and roll an insight check again, because if he's gonna rob us, he's gonna lose his intestines.
Uh-oh.
15? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I rolled a 15 insight.
I whispered you a thing.
Oh, okay. You think he is not trustworthy? Oh.
Probably shouldn't have read that out loud, right?
I mean, I'm reading the whisper out loud to the dude. You think he is?
And the dude just crosses his arms, looks pissed.
My skin's
don't
not
know-
too tight.
I don't know who's telling you that, but they're wrong.
Oh, are you gonna say God is wrong?
No.
That's it. Priest, speed him up.
I give him the side eye and listen, buddy, we're kind of busy. Really, all I want from you is if you can't tell me what they looked like, tell me where you saw them, and make sure you spread the word around. I give him a brief description of what I think he's talking about, not trying to lead him into going but more like the bugs we saw were this. You know what I mean?
Well, what do you tell him?
I tell him the bugs that we encountered were easily the size of one of these big boys, and I pat the side of my big boy.
Hello.
Some bigger, some smaller, all dripping some strange black liquid. If you're just finding regular old big forest bugs that we haven't encountered on this island, then you're just encountering then you've encountered a new species. But if you encountered what we encountered, I'd say stay safe.
He's like, no, they're bugs just like you said. He's like, you gotta come over here and you gotta see. You'll understand when you see it.
Well, I think I already understand what you're getting at there, friend. I wouldn't go anywhere near them. If I can give you some tips, fire and salt works just fine. But we gotta get going.
Wait. He said that the bugs leave something behind. What
I mean,
is it exactly that they've left behind?
I figured it was just the weird inky black junk.
I figured he meant dead bodies.
That too.
What did they leave behind?
He's like, my prized bovine. These
My-
parts of them.
Oh no.
He says, if you
That-
can't get your supply, I can't get my milk supply because they're just eating my herd, and the sheriff's not gonna do anything about it. He says, oh, my brain's fried by the sun. That may be true. Your
Hey,
brain's
you're not
fried.
wrong.
Your cows is still going away. He was like pointing over the fence. His fence, looks like he was repairing it. Where there's like, it looks like the post had been completely torn out of the ground. Tells you that his name is Reese.
Well, Reese, I
Well,
recommend that you build a barn to keep your cows in with a roof.
He just looks at you. He's like, you new to Zyria?
Yep.
you could say that, yeah.
He's like, come see my bovine.
Oh man, I hope it has 2 heads like the ones in Fallout.
All right, I'm in.
I'm not. I don't trust this man.
He says that if you just want to see his bovine, all you have to do is follow him down the road, and you don't have to leave the road to do it.
You're gonna go
Or
that way anyway, right?
Theoretically.
Come on, Gensha. Clang wants to see the aminals.
I want to see the animal.
you guys always want to see the animals.
Well, no, I don't want to. I don't want to
Every-
see animals. I want to see
Every time we go to the park, all I want to do is sit in the bench and read a book, and you guys are like, I want to see the bugs. I want to see the bovines. Gensha, quit reading your book. I want to see the bovines, and I don't want to see the bovines. I want to read my book while the kids go play. I really don't
Alright,
know what I'm
so-
rambling about at this point, but
It's
Uh,
gold, whatever it is. It's gold.
All right. So anyway, the aminals are this way, Gensha.
uh, which did we decide marching order while I was while my shit was all messed up?
Not really.
No.
I'll say that I take point, but I'd appreciate it if Terran or Clang was like second in line, cause
I want to go second.
I trust them somewhat more strategically.
I'm excited.
Then who?
No one, bud. You're I trust you strategically. You're my wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the wild
You know,
card.
You just look
Don't
down at
cut
your
the
mount, and I'm like, I cut the brakes. Just doesn't have legs anymore.
Oh shit! Who put our dinosaurs up on blocks?
Yeah. See ya, idiots. Just start walking,
I-
realizing it's also my dinosaur.
I swallow my suspicions and tell everyone to be on their guard.
I'm excited about seeing some animals. So you have to like kind of keep me from running ahead of you.
Clang, buddy,
Ah!
why don't you stay next to me, huh? I-
Okay.
So the party continues down the road. As you guys travel, you're just kind of walking alongside Reese. And he keeps fidgeting for some reason. It's not very clear why. After about 10 more feet, 30 more feet, you guys could hear some cows. And then in the distance, as the hill kind of creases over on the side, you can see some flat land where there are some cows.
So how long ago did you see these bugs? Reese, was it?
He's like scratching his head. He's like, oh, he's like, I don't really see him that good. He's like, it's nighttime, and they just come in and they make a bunch of noise, and they take your cows,
They didn't bite you at all, did they?
He just like murmurs, and you see him like take out a flask and like drink.
Ooh.
You didn't notice you didn't answer my question there, friend.
That's some good alcohol you got there, buddy?
I pull my man to a stop. They didn't bite you, did they?
before he can answer, from just behind the fence line, you can see it. The bovine up close are much more different. Much not more differentially. They're large. They're very large. They're taller than your mounts. These bovine are like cows on steroids. They're huge. They stand about like a story tall.
Just a second, I have something just for this.
Do you have specific bovine growth hormone beams?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Oh.
Damn, boy! Damn, boy! That's a thick ass boy! Damn! Ba-ba!
I'm glad.
I've got a dozen of reactions for any occasion. You can always hit me up for the correct reactions. Remember to subscribe for more topical reactions.
Based Gensho.
Remember to subscribe for only the most based reactions. Is he? Could he perhaps be? Hello, based department?
Oh no, based department memes.
Hello, epic department?
Anyways, you guys see how large these cows are, and it makes sense. He shows you, you can see one of their udders, and he like wanders up to the cow and immediately starts pulling on one of the udders and fills his flask with milk.
Oh.
It's not black.
You gotta pasteurize that.
He's like, pasture what? He like wipes the milk mustache from his face. He's like, I want some, son. Makes you strong.
Yeah, alright, I wanna be strong. No, wait, hold on.
Kind of makes sense how how the milkman was getting so much milk.
I already got an 8-pack. I think if I got any more shredded, I'd probably explode.
You're like, that's okay, but I'll take. No, wait. Nah, yeah, I'm good. I was gonna ask for a white Russian, but then that would just be a whole nother conversation.
The most shredded halfling in the whole Syrian continent. He tells you that he has a plan. He's like these bugs. No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong bug. He's like, these bugs, they're real strong. I think. He's like, killing my bovine. They can't do nothing to defend themselves. And he points. He shows you one of the males. The horns are long enough that easily fit around a double doorway. He says they don't stand a chance against these bugs. He says, but I know if we had enough people. Says I'm a bit short-handed, you see, and he shows you he actually has a very stubby hand, which I guess is like a joke.
Boo! Boo! You hear the 60s laugh track just blare.
Canned laughter.
Really grainy canned laughter.
He tells you he doesn't have any sons, and all his daughters have long since moved to the city for jobs. So it's basically him, and he explains that if he had enough people, he could move his entire herd to a nearby valley where he assumes they would be safe.
So you're telling me you stopped a group of foreign adventurers in the middle of the road to escort your cows? Your brain really did get cooked by the sun, huh, buddy?
He's like, you said you were here about the bugs.
We had heard about the bugs, but so far I haven't seen any evidence of the bugs. All I'm seeing is a crazy man who wants us to escort his cows. Do you have evidence of him or not?
He just keeps shaking, and he points at Gensha. He's like, charlatan! You said that you were here for the bugs. In fact, actually, that's what Clang said. Yes.
Damn it, Clan.
Are these cows rideable?
Like, looks at the Birdman, and he looks at the cow. The cow is so large, you'd need a ladder to climb on him. He's like an elephant.
That's how I like them.
What was that, Clang?
Anyway, I don't think that the valley that you're talking about would really be safe either. The best thing to do would be to keep them under cover. As the bugs are flying creatures.
Well, he tells you the valley, they have like these deciduous trees that have a high top coverage. He could park the cows under, and they would be safe from above.
How far away is this?
He says it's a day's travel one way.
We don't have time for that, but maybe we can help you find someone and hire someone to help you.
Like, looks around. He's like, "Who are you gonna hire? My son's all baked." And he's like, he like takes off his hat and he shows you he has no hair at all.
I'm gonna see what's around. What's nearby?
You're gonna make a check.
Yeah. I'm not good at this.
Let's see, Birdman. You stand on a fence post and you look around. You're please make a will save.
A will save?
Yep. So,
Wisdom.
Birdman, you look around and you're shocked. You fall on your back. Your heart hurts. It's racing so fast. Your brittle little bones feel like they're shaking in your veins.
Well, first of all, that's an issue. Clang has bones in his veins. I prefer my veins boneless.
Boneless veins.
Why am I all spaghetti?
I'll whisper it to you.
Is it the fence to keep the cows in? Am I right? He's typing.
Why is he whispering you? You're in the same room.
I saw a very scary scarecrow. Kenchum, maybe you can find something useful with your tall magic tallness. All I see is that ugly man over there.
Real quick, God, how far are we from our location?
Oh, from the monk's place?
Uh-huh.
Probably like 2 more sessions. I mean,
No.
God, how far realistically are we from the measurable units may have?
let's go to the map.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Show me the map.
On the map, on the map, on the map.
I'm the map.
This is
So
where
we're
you
in-
guys are now. Somewhere over here is where the Sunder monks reside, in the bush.
Oh shit, we're going on a bush adventure. It's probably like a day or two.
This is where the mines were. It took you 3 sessions to get from Wartown there.
How many like trackable unit was that like a couple of days?
The problem is you don't really know, because the map you have is only vague once you get into the bush, because they don't actually know 100% where the monastery is.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure we'd be able to see a monastery peeking out of the bush. There's not really a whole lot of trees and junk. It's all scrubs and things. Unless it's like a partially below ground monastery, which would be kind of neat, but I've already determined this man's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not real into helping this guy. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
I just want to go home.
All right. So the party, you guys gonna leave Reese?
Yeah. Let me make you a deal here, buddy. You walk your way to Moortown, and you mention us. We happen to be kind of influential around these parts. See if any of our contacts might be able to help you out with your bovine problem. But otherwise, we got something we gotta go do. And you're distracting us. Brandon.
Clang is going
Oh.
to give him a platinum piece to hire someone to help him move all of his bovine.
When you hand him that, he doesn't know what it is. Because he's never seen that much money before.
Okay, I swap it out for a handful of gold.
I swap it out for some loose teeth I found on the ground.
I have to
Hello.
the handful of gold. Yeah.
He's like, shucks, sorry for calling y'all a charlatan.
I give him 39 gold pieces and tell him to go back the direction we came and hire some
Strength.
Yeah, all I can think of is the prospector thing. He's like, he just suddenly becomes like a prospector. He's like, yeah,
There's gold in these birds.
there's gold.
Dumb.
Anyway, so you guys leave Reese. He's dancing about this gold he's got. He's very excited.
Yeah. I also give him directions to the place that we just came from in case he's totally sunbaked.
Let's see, he goes back, and you can see he's just walking with this big pile of gold back to town.
Oh no. He's gonna get robbed.
Alright, so the party, you guys continue on, and it rains. It's a light drizzle for a while, but then the sun comes out, which is nice, and you guys come to a spot where it looks like the road forks, and it goes into the bush, or it continues along this main road, and your map is unclear.
I use my super cab memory to remember which way to go.
If only you had eidetic memory.
I'm gonna climb on
know.
Jack's shoulders and rub his temples to help him remember.
Do you want me to roll a wisdom? Or an intelligence?
Neither, because it's not something you can re-remember, simply because it's just the map is unclear, because it's the lines are.
No, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the way back home.
Oh, yes. Then please make an intelligence.
Ah, beans. All right. Sorry, fellas.
It's not like I have your
Oh,
character.
hey. Not bad. 17.
Oof.
I just get a flashback. Oh, Jesus. I remember that, Rock.
You believe that going into the bush makes the most sense because you remember that it is in the bush. You remember being attacked by monkeys and they screamed and bit your ears.
I explained this to everyone.
Monkeys.
Bunch of bastards.
Good thing I don't have ears!
Alrighty, you guys want to go in the bush?
I thought we were on an adventure down under.
As soon as we step off the road into the bush, we hear didgeridoo. Alrighty. Travel on. Moving right along.
I made a map for this part. Where is it?
I ate it.
I hope not. I spent time on this.
Yo, what the fuck is TikTok? I
spent
just
time
got
on
a
dinner every day. And you
a
eat
push
that.
notification for slutty s'mores dip. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
I don't.
Weird websites, Beanie.
But, like, you know.
I mean, you know.
Alright. The party finally ventures off into a rough trail. It's not even an animal trail. It's actually fairly well worn, this part of the trail. You can see why, because as you're walking, you see like some delicious looking fruit trees, and the fruit is just like popping off, and it smells fragrant and delicious right nearby.
Can I make a medicine check on the fruit?
Make a nature check.
Damn it. Why didn't I put any points in the nature? In fact, have I ever done my skills? I don't know.
I haven't.
Nature.
Yeah. 12. I don't think I've ever put points into any of my skills since we've started this game.
They're star fruit.
They're them good for eating.
I don't know. I've seen you eat some questionable things.
You see me eat a rat one time.
I've seen you eat dirt before too.
Oh,
It helps with digestion.
I'm not getting enough minerals.
Drink Stranger Things.
I'm not getting enough minerals. Yes, I hold it up and I'm like, the carambola or star fruit or birambi is a fruit of the Abohora carambola, a species of tree native to tropical Xeria. The fruit is commonly consumed throughout Xeria, the South Xeria, Micro Xeria, and parts of East Xeria.
Sounds legit.
Yep, I definitely didn't just read starfruit on Wikipedia and replace the words with Xeria.
Can I reach them?
There's some on the ground.
I'm gonna pick one up.
It's a little weird. It's a little mushy.
It's a little weird mushy. I eat it immediately.
No, don't eat the ones off the ground.
we'd have been there.
Birdman, when you start eating something hits you in the back. A little pebble of some kind.
Monkeys.
Turn around.
There's some monkeys in the trees. Next, it looks like they're not going to throw pebbles. They're throwing something else at you.
I yell and spaghetti behind Gensha.
I don't like monkeys.
Why
Did
not?
you say something about spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yeah, spaghetti behind you.
Oh, okay. I thought spaghetti was rocketing from someone's pockets. I was like, I noticed the very act. Monkeys, huh? Why did you guys see? This is why I tell you not to go and pick and eat strange fruit you find in the wilderness.
When have you ever said that, Gensha?
I say that literally every day.
Okay, name
I
20,000 times.
I have it tattooed on my back. Don't eat strange fruit you find.
Tramp stamp.
Don't eat strange fruit.
Me mom always used to say, "Don't eat strange fruit."
Me mom. Are the ook ooks just like, ook ook don't eat my fruit?
Yeah, they look hella pissed that you're eating the fruit.
Well, I think you guys know what to do.
Stop eating the fruit. I don't want to
Preferably.
fight monkeys.
Grab
They're
a whole bunch
mean.
and run away.
That's on you.
Birdman, would you like to grab as many as you can?
No, listen to Gensha for once.
Ah, finally. Good. I don't want to fight monkeys either.
What does
I
Cabin
really don't want
Terran
to fight
do?
monkeys. I'm not fighting monkeys.
I'm not.
I
fighting
remember that.
monkeys.
I remember that part of my life extremely clearly.
All right. None of the party interferes with the monkeys. Instead, they continue on until suddenly you come to a bit of an impasse. It looks like you can either go into looks to be a dried riverbed. You guys are at a slightly higher elevation, so you can see the path ahead a little bit. There's either a dried riverbed if you take right, or left. It looks like it takes you towards a waterfall.
Hmm. Do I remember a waterfall near the monastery?
You do. You remember the monks would meditate under a waterfall. but you
I
don't
communicate.
You don't remember that while you were leaving.
Oh. Hmm. I don't know. Gensha, use your pathfinding skills.
Wayfinder.
Are we not allowed to say pathfinder?
Pathfinding skills, huh?
Yeah.
Rolled a 7 survival.
Do I have survival?
I'm helping.
That's even one of my tagged skills.
Karen, why don't you roll a survival? You seem pretty good at rolling.
Yeah, I like how it's Terran's pretty good at rolling. I don't know that Terran's good at anything else.
I got a 9. I'm the smartest.
Terran just happens to be good at stuff.
Oh,
He is-
hell yeah.
He has approximate skill with all things.
Yeah, approximate knowledge of many things.
So the whole
Except this.
party, here's what everybody knows about nature. Gensha, you're like, you look at a stump and you're like, there's moss growing on this side of the stump. But also on the other side too. And you're like, if moss is growing on this stump, that means it's moist. Moist, that's a waterfall. Waterfall's the direction you gotta go.
That
Seems logical.
Birdman,
makes-
doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about nature. To...
I don't know. Something seems off, but I can't argue against it.
let's see. Birdman, you know by screaming at other birds that those birds did not say anything nice back to you, or if they did, you didn't understand it. And those birds were over by the waterfall, so you should take the riverbed.
They're mean.
You said the riverbed's dried out, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty dried out. Cab, with your nature check, you know that a dry riverbed is basically like a road.
That's true.
And Taryn, you know that waterfalls are dangerous because you can fall off them, but also waterfalls are dangerous because waterfall.
So Terran's having like a brain fart. Terran does not know things.
Hey, does Snort happen to roll as well? Just out of curiosity?
That's even if Snort went with the party after reuniting with her sister. Why would she need to?
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, why don't we just follow the river up? Or not the river, but does the waterfall lead to the river? Oh my god.
The waterfall is like in the distance. The path
Oh.
where you're looking only takes you in that direction.
Okay, I think we should just follow the river. Can I tell by the way the sand is which way the river used to flow?
If you can make a knowledge nature check above a 7.
Oh, we'll see. If only I had roll 20 premium.
Great.
Oh! Kill me.
You're not sure. It looks like there's conflicting information to you. Also,
Alright.
also somebody peed your pants.
Oh no! Stupid waterfall. Anyway, I think we should go up the river. Because that's where people like to live.
Towards the waterfall or the riverbed?
No, follow the riverbed, but follow it the opposite way that it used to flow.
I agree, because the birds in that direction are quite rude.
You guys took waterfall? You guys
No,
took...
we're talking about taking the riverbed.
Gotcha.
But the opposite way that it flowed. So we're gonna try and go up. Because that usually leads to civilization. I remember this with my wisdom. My passive wisdom.
Alright, so the party, you guys managed to make it down a slight incline, which your animals did not like. As soon as you guys get in the riverbed, a little mouse like walks across your guys' path. Who's in front? Gensha?
Yeah.
Gensha, when your creature sees the mouse, he defecates and backs into the creature behind him, and it makes a terrible meat packing sound because he collides with Klein's creature, I believe.
Yep.
He saw a mouse.
Yep, it scared him.
Whoa there, thick boy.
Nice.
I pat his head and whisper nice affirmations into his
Face.
or equivalent.
His ear holes.
Yeah.
You're gonna do great today.
You're gonna do great today.
You're gonna love the way you look.
We say every morning before Christ. You're going to do great today.
Cut out in such a weird spot of that sentence, John.
Yeah, all we heard was Christ.
Oh, every night you leave an offering of honey in the goblet and say your picture.
How'd you cut out again at the same spot?
What's going on?
Huh?
Is it a cursed sentence? What's happening?
It must be a cursed
It's getting
sentence.
Censored. That's the key.
We're getting live censored.
I mean, do you have a better explanation?
No, I believe you.
I didn't think so.
I straight up believe you. Why are you yelling at me?
All right, Gensha manages to calm her mount, and the party can continue on. The sun's starting to go down a little bit, and the rain has thankfully stopped. The party continues down the riverbed until up ahead there's like a log. It's not any sort of issue, but the log seems to extend over your heads. Everybody, please make perception checks.
Bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. That's about what I expected.
Terran.
Well, this is a skill I actually have, like, some small knowledge of. I know how to see.
Karen sees all. Karen knows all. I heard Karen had an 8-pack.
I
I heard
Karen
I
was
heard
shredded.
Terran was shredded.
Wait. Did you really open this?
Yeah, the rules were just as we expected them.
Yeah, Kokoro, use your big strong arms. Can you open my pickle jar?
It's actually a package of Oreos.
What? I want Oreos. Fax me some.
Okay.
What's happening?
Typing.
Oh.
Whispered Josh.
Terran spins backward and says, "Someone's sneaking up behind us."
I turn around because I'm last in the party.
I too turn around.
All right.
Now I'm first.
Bet you expected me to do some smart stuff like counter sneak or whatever. But nope. Just gonna tell everybody what I heard.
Once you guys turn around, what do you guys do other than turn around?
Probably yell like Hark or something, yeah.
I
Walk.
stand on my mount and physically turn to the other direction without turning my mount around, and I ready flames.
Terran pulls out his crossbow and kind of like loudly yells, "Who's there?"
Let's see. Nothing seems to happen. You guys are stuck in silence for a few minutes. There's some distant thunder, cold wind, but it's fairly quiet in this part of the bush. I don't like these Oreos.
Don't eat 'em.
Taryn, are you sure you saw someone?
Confident, but I'm starting to doubt myself.
Hmm.
Maybe it was a trick of the brush or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Gensha, what do you think?
I'm always slightly mistrustful of everything on this weird alien island.
It's not that weird. You met me here.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
The theme to It's Always Sunny starts playing.
It is indeed that weird. But okay, what do you want to do? You want to just keep moving forward and
Yeah.
leave our voyeur to their business unless they try and sneak up on us?
Hmm. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of strange things trying to get in our way on the way to this location.
Hmm.
It's like somebody's trying to sell me something.
I feel like somebody's trying to sell me something. First man to
Reese
sell-
just crawls out from behind the rock and starts running away, trips, falls, hits his face.
We're gonna come out to like signs, like crudely carved cows into the trees when we come back.
In
My
retrospect, Clang probably should not have announced his amount of money earlier when we were buying things.
Mm-hmm. Probably a bad idea.
Probably a bad idea. But he's proud of his shiny object.
Clang is still with us, right?
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm still with you guys.
Alright,
so
sorry
are we
about
going
that.
to continue?
Yeah, might as well.
But being extra aware.
All right. Let's see. Map change. Part of you continue down the riverbed another couple of feet until you're underneath that log that seems to spread across the top of the riverbed. As soon as that happens, you hear a lot of movement on the upper edges of the riverbed. It's like the sides of the riverbed. Maybe they're like 5-6 feet high, of fairly steep at this point. And up on the ridges, you can hear stepping, the grass creaking and being crushed, crumply noises of grass underneath something's feet.
We better not
Can I?
stand under this log.
How far up is the like the bank? I guess.
5 to 6 feet on either side.
Okay. With my 9-foot vertical leap, I'll check it out.
Sorry, they get surprise round.
Oh.
Oh,
who's
okay.
they?
So it is combat. Then I will roll initiative.
Yep, everybody please roll initiative.
It tried to send it to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh, haha, lol. Um,
Wait, everybody re-roll so it turns up in the turn tracker. There we go.
Yeah.
Do you have to like click your guy? And then
Yeah, you gotta click your dudes.
I don't see my dude.
My dudes.
top right
It
of
is
the map.
Wednesday. Oh.
Uh,
Do you guys know the context behind that video?
I never know anything.
was there? I mean, I don't feel like I need to know the context behind him being
He's
in
dressed
a
as
spider.
Spider-Man because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday's when new comic book issues come out. How do I roll this?
Apparently, you click on your dude
From where?
from
Do you
the
s-
upper
do you see
right
your
corner.
little movable icon of cab on the map?
This man?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one right there. Click them,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
go to your
click.
character sheet, and then click initiative.
Oh. That's a dumb way of doing it.
I mean, that's a really smart way of doing it. Roll20, haha. Please
Please
sponsor
us.
Please sponsor us. We love you, Roll20.
Please give us a free.
Okay, now my
free
character
one.
sheet is just a very tiny
Don't
thing that
know.
will not open. It just says my name, and it won't open whenever I click on it. What the fuck? I'm just gonna refresh the page. I'll be right back.
I got you an 18.
Thank you. There we go. Now I can get back. 18, huh? Am I in the turn tracker?
Thought I could add people. Huh?
Alright, let me try it again. Dubba 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 dubba. Okay, click on me. Click on me again. Go into the thing. Click the thing. Roll
There
the
you
thing.
are.
Oh man, I got what I originally had. Beans. Wait, no, I got a 23. Why did it give me a 14? $23.
All right.
So I go first, I guess. Do I see the enemies with my eyeballs?
Now they get a surprise round on you, and then you can do
Oh,
your
that's
jump
right.
if you would like.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Genshin, does a 23 hit you?
Oh, definitely.
Birdman, does a 20 hit you?
Yep.
Terran, does an 16 hit you?
A 16 does hit Terran.
All right. Cab, does a 14 hit you?
Not if Defender wins.
You mean that's your AC?
Yeah.
Let's see. Everybody who did get a hit, please make a strength DC.
Strength check. Strength save.
Yep.
Oh, no, when Terran's strength needed him most.
Yeah, now's my time to shine. What I tell ya.
How did he get in here?
I don't know.
You sure to be?
Genshin cast strong.
Not apply.
Where did he go?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so here's what happens. There's all that crunching of grass, and just when the tension feels like it can't be high enough, a lightning flash, and then and during that one instant where the lightning is flashing, these dark silhouettes jump into the air off the riverbeds at the party. And in the thunder and the light that comes back, raptors pounce onto the party members. They knock Terran and Clang off their mounts onto the ground and pin them. Cab, you manage to dodge. I imagine what happens is you have your umbrella and you turn to look at in one direction, and it jumps and gets stuck on your umbrella, and you fling it off. Meanwhile, one pounces, lands like on the mount in front of Gensha, clawing at her, and she punches it, and it lands on the ground. Let me grab one. Let me grab them real quick. I stored them in the GM layer.
Oh man. Told you this umbrella would come in handy. Oh man. Real life dinosaurs.
I know, in my dinosaur game, you guys can fight some dinosaurs now.
Mark the date.
Play a game for a year and a half. Now there's dinosaurs.
Play a dinosaur game for a year and a half.
I mean, we've
Yeah,
ridden on plenty of dinosaurs.
We have.
Yeah, but I've never punched one.
We've run from some dinosaurs.
Yep. Grongo was a dinosaur.
Grongo! Never forget!
I hate how the rotator's always like in the place where the icon is, so you can't pick it.
I mean, we love that about Roll20. Please give us money.
It's a jingle.
Or best.
Hi, Josh is a doctor. And he can tell you that Roll20 should give us money for doctor reasons. Right, Josh?
I don't see what was wrong with that statement.
Karen,
It's definitely not a bastardization of your education.
Of course not. I'm sorry, Brandon?
Karen, you take 10 damage. Gensha, you take 5. And
Wait, Gensha crit.
on the strength save to not be pinned.
Still got
Okay.
hit, though.
Yeah, you still got hit, and it slashed you with its toe claw when you were holding him.
Classic toe claw.
And then Clang, you get hit with a 10.
That's a classic toe claw move.
Oh, when you type in toe claw, you get hammer toes, and not what I wanted. Also, a man named Toe Claw Dan.
Let's see. I gotta mark these ones that are up on the razors. It's gonna be hard to tell which ones you can actually hit. Just hit him in with a little mark, blue mark. And then
Oh no, it looks like a regular bee. See?
Oh man, they look so sick.
Yeah.
It really doesn't show it, but both Keb and Gensha are still on their mounts. And there's 2 mounts in between here. I don't want to dig up another dinosaur because this spacing is already really tight. Just remember that there are 4 dinosaurs there that you can't really see in the middle row.
That we were riding.
That you're right. And then after that, it's Gensha's turn.
No, it's my turn.
It is his turn. I don't know why it put
Because
Cab
I
all the way
clicked it
down there.
twice, and it rolled a 23 and a 14, and it was like, haha, idiot, take the lower one.
It's
And I
Keb's
was like,
turn.
no. Haha, that's me. I'm gonna punch a dinosaur in the face.
All right, but you're still
specifically.
on your mount. You gotta get off the
Oh.
mount.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a cool acrobatic jump off my mount and kick the one that's pinning Terran with Kung Fu. How would you like me to go about that? Acrobatics?
Yeah, please make an acrobatics check and then get +1 to your hit when you attack.
13 or 13, so that one's up to you.
Really
if you
tough.
wanted
I'm
to
gonna
give me
say
advantage.
13.
Okay, I think that's probably for the best. And then I believe it would be an unarmed strike, right? Because I'm kicking with my foot. So, 13 to hit.
You are unable to hit that raptor. Oh wait, you got 13. Look, honey, why don't you leave the bee alone?
I'm gonna catch him.
She's just walking around with a paper bag.
I'm gonna catch him with a paper bag and put him outside.
What is she trying to catch with a paper bag?
It's a bee.
It's a big paper bag.
So you were saying I kicked that raptor's head off and saved Taryn, and now, like, I'm a hero? I believe that's what you were...
No, you missed by 1. So imagine you
beans!
land down there, you attempt to punch the raptor, but as John knows, raptors have dynamic vision.
So what, he backs it up?
No, I imagine he's like holding Taryn like a dog holds a chew toy, and he just
No.
when you try to punch him, he swivels around and looks at you, mad.
Okay, let's see. Immediately after I take an attack action, I can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes. So then, I'm going to make 2 more punch attacks.
You got to hit.
3 more. Oh yeah, so 21. 21. And then... What's that from? Does anyone remember? 1d6 plus 4. Okay, no, that just took me into formatting on the webpage. No,
Why don't you
thank
get your sifter thing out there, honey?
My colander?
Like a giant butterfly.
I do 9 damage to him.
Ooh.
And then, because I am a drunken master, I get disengage automatically. So that means I take a step back, right? I need someone who's better at...
Yeah, I think you can take a
this
5-foot
than me.
slide as a disengage. I'm not sure what the rules are in disengage.
If you use your action, or if you can take the disengage action, then it lets you not provoke attacks of opportunity when you move away.
Okay, so it says, whenever you use Flurry of Blows, you gain the benefit of the disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the current turn.
So I hear that as you can not get attacked as you move away from the person.
So, I'm sorry, you cut out. What did you say?
I hear that as you cannot get attacked, like you don't provoke attacks of opportunity when you move out of that, your starting square.
Okay, cool. For next turn.
No, like for the turn that you used it on.
Okay,
So,
but
like,
I already
after
used
you
my
finish
movement, so I
attacking-
can't even do it.
Why can't you do it?
I used the movement to get out. I thought the movement action was jumping off my dinosaur.
Correct.
Do you get
Not a V.
I don't get action surge or bonus actions or anything like that.
right? Just in 5th edition, you automatically have spring attack, so you can move and then attack and then move. But if you've used all your movement, then yeah, no, it wouldn't do it.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds awesome. I want that.
What is spring attack?
It's a feat in 3.5 that lets you attack and then or move and then attack and then move again.
I don't even think I've taken a feat.
Come on, wizard.
But in 5e, it's not a feat. Everyone just has that.
Oh, so can I do that, Swirly?
Just
Something's
pissed me
going
off.
on.
Swirly, can I do that?
I don't know where the fly swatter is. I thought I got him.
Spring attack.
Flying around.
activate.
What part of got him is that?
I thought I nailed him.
Have you tried attaching like a laser dot sight to a can of Raid?
Is it a wasp?
Yes. I
Just
thought
spray
it was
WD-40 on it.
not.
Just spray WD-40 on it.
it deteriorates its skin and it just kind of dissolves. Anyway, spring attack activates and I just take a step back because I guess that's a thing I can do.
Link in the Roll20 chat describing.
I'm not gonna read it because I trust Josh.
That's fine. I'm just, it's the exact like text that we're looking for.
Nice. Did the 9 damage to his head make him drop Josh, or did he just clench tighter?
No, he didn't drop Josh, but you do land a blow right on top of his head, and he lets off like a snarling noise.
Okay, so how I imagine I jump and then you guys seen Forbidden Temple?
Hidden Temple.
Forbidden
what?
Temple.
Oh no.
That's the one with Jackie Chan and Jet Li and some white kid.
No.
Is that the one
Anyway.
with the monkey fist?
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
they have to get the Staff of Wukong. But anyway, so there's a move where you in Drunken where you punch and then like you just kind of like stumble backwards. That's what I imagine happens. So I'm out of range of his toe claws.
Nice.
You should watch that movie though. It actually has some really I really enjoyed the martial arts in it.
The most
It
ninja.
was like a kids movie kind of.
Yep.
Also, Jet Li uses Mantis in it.
Excellent. Cat's
So that's it for my
skills
turn.
prove that he is the epitome of monk hype, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm the best.
Did you go, wachow?
I cast Kung Fu.
Now it's Genshin's turn.
Okay. Using my main hand and a well-placed. Oh no, wait. You said I can. You said I don't have to use my tentacle and my sword hand to one-hand the sword. You said I can just one-hand the sword,
Yeah, because it's a bastard sword.
right?
Hand
Unless
and a
it's
half.
unless it's a dai katana, which in that case I have to. I do
It's
have
a very
to.
bad video game.
And then, yeah, unless it's a dai katana, and then I can't leave without my buddy Superfly.
Hey, subscribe to us for more niche Daikatana references.
Yeah, and I'll make more dai katana jokes, guys. But yeah, is it a katana or is it a dai katana?
It's just a katana. It was for
Okay.
a hobgoblin.
Oh, I suppose for a hobgoblin it'd be like a dai katana, because they're like manlets. Subscribe to me for more offensive fantasy jokes. I grab my sword and attempt to
Oh, it's Forbidden Kingdom.
chew toying Terran, right?
Well, yeah, but there's Clang also.
Oh no. Hobgoblin watching clicks dislike.
Hey, that's one that's one like or dislike that we've ever gotten.
I teleport to the one closest to me in an attempt to
I got touch attacks, so don't worry too much about me.
Is it like completely engulfing Clang, or is it just like nibbling on him? Describe it to me. Describe it to me.
Clang is pinned. The creature has his legs stuck in the Birdman's chest. Clang is flailing. The creature is trying to bite through his arm, probably.
With a swift motion, I'm going to attempt to decapitate the creature.
Nothing personnel, kid.
With
First
us.
attack.
I've been while you were all busy inside, I was studying the blade.
Not the
Oh
blade.
man, it's
The
Cold
blade that,
Steel the Hedgehog.
just a second.
While you were playing Minecraft, I learned the way of the sword.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
I don't have stats for my Nippon Steel.
What a sentence.
How many times is it folded?
Over 1,000 times.
Jeez. According to Dr. Stone, you only have to fold it twice for it to be the strongest.
What the fuck
I
is
don't
Oh
that?
have-
shit! Oh my god!
Sorry, I used my gobbledygook attack and tore space time.
Gensha's speed running this fight and jumps backward, hit confirms, and then we get that on the screen. All the raptors blow up, and she
If I-
finishes
if I
streaks
stand-
in 1 minute and 12 seconds and gold.
If I stand on my mountain just right, I can glitch under the map and into the final boss arena.
Yeah.
Man, I love Bubsy 3D.
I'd confirmed it. You can do it.
That's how Terran got so strong. Hacks.
No, roll 20 premium.
We all got off, and then he could connect his Game Shark to to his computer for Roll20, and he Game Shark Terran. Also, why don't we call Game Masters Game Genies? I mean, like, come on.
I don't have my notebook, so I don't even actually have the stats for the sword. So it's a +2 with a once a day for teleport, up to 20 feet.
I'm pretty sure a bastard sword is a
It's 1d10,
D10. Okay.
because it's like the classic Barb build, I think. But I'll double check it real quick for you guys. That also crits at 19 to 20. Oh wait, you're using it one-handed, right?
Yes.
So it's a 1d8, I think.
Dun, 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 dun. Plus proficiency +2.
That's what I'm seeing.
Bam. I rolled a 20.
That hits.
He said that hits while yawning.
You can roll damage.
So is that +2 for the sword?
Yeah, that's adding. It was a D20, and I'm proficient with all. I am proficient
doesn't
with all weapons.
Doesn't it add to damage too?
Yeah, it does. Because my
Okay,
strength
cool.
is
That's
5.
what I was making sure. Okay. I don't know how strong you are. I know Terran's strength is 7, but like,
My strength is 20.
yeah, well, Terran's is 25, so
Oh, I thought Terran's was like 40. I thought he had like god strength.
only when
Terran
the full
doesn't-
moon rises.
Terran doesn't like to talk about it, but he's actually really weak. It's just a lot of his strength is fueled purely by insecurity.
That's actually a great superpower. I was hoping you would say entirely by meal prep. I eat grilled chicken and lettuce every day.
It's about not losing your gains.
Bro, I drink nothing but whey protein powder.
It's got everything you need.
Just like Blondo.
You guys remember power bars? Are they still a thing?
Yeah, they sell some at the DG here. I think are awesome.
Nice.
Ridiculously delicious.
Remember eating them after soccer practice? Like when I was a kid and being like, man, I'm such an athlete.
All right, put your cringe story away, Benny. All right, so Gensha, you teleport off to your creature, come up behind the raptor. The raptor is shocked that you're suddenly within his dynamic vision. You bring down your sword and you cut his arm off. The raptor shrieks, but does not let go of Clang. He looks very ferocious, almost like comparatively ferocious compared to the other raptors. I think
You
there's a
found
joke about
blue.
KFC here. Oh shit. The rules say if you're knocked prone, he gets an additional bite attack on you. 1 second.
Oh man.
Thanks,
Uh,
rules.
Bad.
Even when my attack went for like his neck specifically, or do you want me to roll like extra dumb shit for like extra little flavor bits for that?
Yeah, I would say you'd have to hit his head. You'd have to make the called shot rules specifically. But if you get a crit, I will give you an automatic decapitation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like Warple.
Let's see. He crit fails on Clang, so I'm gonna have him let go of Clang.
Yay.
But Terran, he gets you with a 23, 25?
Karen
Oh,
still
He hits
hasn't
you.
gone, right?
I accidentally closed it.
What was that, Josh?
Karen still hasn't gone yet, right? I
No,
didn't,
we
like,
were playing.
Yeah, I forgot to do these raptor rolls because I actually was rereading it because I wanted to learn about the bite. And apparently, if they make their pounce, they also get a free bite attack as a bonus action.
Okay. So Terran is hit again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh. Reading the rules.
No bueno.
It takes 7 more damage, Terran.
Taryn, how you feeling, bud?
Terran is unconscious.
Ah, beans.
That brings
It's
him
not
to
the
negative
answer I
1
was
health,
hoping for.
but actually it's just 0. It's not the answer Terran was hoping for either.
I can imagine. We're gonna die here.
It's
But I
Terran's
just got this
turn.
cool dinosaur mount.
Yeah, forever too. It's Taryn's unconscious.
In time for Taryn to be unconscious.
It's Birdman's turn.
Oh,
I'm not
beans.
pinned anymore, correct?
He'll let you go because he crit failed.
Okay. I. What's the status of this dinosaur?
He got his arm cut off.
He got his arm cut off.
Yeah. But this one's still attacking Terran, even though Terran is unconscious.
It's still attacking Taryn? Okay.
Yeah, I punched him in the head.
Here to rob you.
Gotcha. I'm going to move over here. Do I get attacked? I don't know. If that
This guy
happens.
can attack you, yeah. He gets an attack of op if you're passing through him.
I didn't pass through him. I was here. Or not here.
That's where he's facing.
But,
You left a threatened squared, so he gets an attack of opportunity.
oh man. Aw, beans.
Unless you disengage.
Was I technically engaged?
No, you have. It's the same as a 5-foot slide.
But then I can't
I
take a
think.
move action, correct?
That would be
That would be my move action. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame to range hit the dinosaur that's attacking Terran.
roll the hit. Make that. Rage torture.
16.
That hits.
Yay! Oh, look at damage. I don't fucking remember. Alright. I'm gonna do it as a. Wait. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't need to. 17 damage.
All right. Where is it? Oh, right. The Magic Birdman. Tell us what it looks like.
I pluck a feather out from under my arm and I chuck it in like a dart, and it catches on fire as it goes, and it hits the dinosaur right on the butt cheek and explodes.
The dinosaur butt cheek.
Yeah.
He lets out a shriek, just as he was about to bite Karen. His ass is on fire.
Good. That's what he gets.
How much damage?
17.
Oh, 17. Damn, did he die?
No.
Uh-oh.
And that's your turn, Birdman.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, the enemy gets to go. Okay. I gotta make my rolls. Awesome. Shitty rolls.
40, 20. Nice.
Says
Right,
the
John?
was never
Oh,
marijuana.
What?
Says
Don't put me on blast. I'm the cool, relaxed guy that smokes that. No, I don't smoke though, but I do the crack wise.
What?
Hang out.
You wisecrack?
Yeah, cracking wise. And I do that thing with my hand that looks like cowabunga.
Let's see. Gensha. No, none of those hit you. 6.
nice.
Karen is not doing anything. She's unconscious. Does a 17 hit Birdman.
Yep.
Alright.
Wait, can you reason with them? They're like your ancestors, right?
Birdman takes 8 damage. The guy right in front of you snaps and snarls. He bites your hand after you cast, and nearly takes one of your fingers with him.
Those are my dangos. You can't have those.
Those are my dangos.
Cab, please make a reflex save.
Oh man, I forgot about dangos.
I hope you didn't forget about tangos.
No, oh man, I rolled a 3 and a 4. I'm gonna make a donkey video called "Why I Quit Roll20."
I'm sick of making roll 20 video.
20 videos. I'm done playing Roll20.
Let's see. Cab, so 2 of the raptors jump off the hill, and they jump on your mount, and they bite him in the back. He wigs out. He has no idea what's happening. He's still waiting for food time. Suddenly, somebody's biting him in the butt. He panics. He tramples you and runs into the mount ahead of him, who falls over. And now all your mounts are basically stuck in the ground. And the ground is starting to soften and become very muddy because the rain's becoming more torrential.
Do I take any damage?
Yes, you take... 18's a lot.
It sure is.
How much health you got, Cab?
42.
I'll let you take the 18 damage then.
Okay, well, all right. Did I say 42? I meant none. But just enough so that you wouldn't give me any damage. All right, I'm down to 24.
Doing better than me.
Alright, and
What the fuck?
I get one more attack on Densha, I think. Man. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
If anyone has a god, pray to them now.
can't pray sleeping.
I'm a cleric.
Doesn't
But do you
eat
believe in a god or just like?
You could believe in some like esoteric concept.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's.
I worship the illusion goddess. Fun facts.
Oh.
I worship DiGiorno, the skeleton pizza god.
Oh man, I draw DiGiorno's sigil on the ground.
Wait your turn. Let's see. So, Genshin, you notice that there's something weird about the raptor that's on your left. It has like spikes on its head, and it attempts to spit something at you, but misses.
Spit something at me, huh?
Rude.
Pew. Good thing you didn't get Newman.
Now it's Cab's turn. I'm glad I didn't make him Therodons. Man, you guys would have had a bad time.
Out of game question. If I draw DiGiorno's sigil, will he save us?
I don't know, but you can sure spend an action on it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go over to where Terran's dinosaur is and just start. Anyway, I start whacking.
It's time to start whacking.
Oh, 19. Thank you, roll 20.
Roll for damage.
I believe it's 1d6 plus 40. Does that sound right? Another 9 damage.
Pretty cute.
So if I've been counting correctly, he's taken 35 damage so far. Yes.
Let's see. Imagine you pole vault over there and you drop kick him, and the raptor slams into the wall of the riverbed, flops on the ground. Unconscious Terran is slowly seeping into the mud.
No. Can I pick him up or just like stand over him in a protective stance?
I guess so, but what can you do against the dinosaurs that are wigging out that are very large? You know, the mounts that'll trample you.
I gotta protect Terran right now. He can't protect himself.
There's also two raptors above you. Not really above you. I mean, up the riverbed from you. Attacking.
Yeah, that's why I wanna. That's why I wanna protect Terran because I'm not in an optimal position to do so.
Gotcha. Well, he's prone, so I think you can occupy his square.
Allow it. I'm cool with it. Terran won't fight you for his space.
Hmm. Oh wait, I get 2 attacks. If I okay. So I'm going to. I already used my move action, right?
Yep.
But we said spring attack means I can move again.
You have spring attack? Oh, spring attack comes free as 5e. Is that what Josh was
Yeah,
saying?
that's what Josh was saying. So I'm gonna stand over Terran, and unfortunately I already used my action to attack, so I can't heal him this turn. But I will go ahead and punch this other raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's just a regular attack, so it'd be the same damage. Ooh, max damage, 10. And then I can spend a key point, or Kai if you're nasty, to flurry of blows.
Nasty.
To flurry of blows. Twice. Oh, that's the. You want to just use those 2 rolls, or do you want me to click the button again?
9 damage.
You rolled for me?
Yeah, I clicked the button.
Oh, cool.
We'll just use
Oh my,
that.
is that how you roll damage? Holy shit. Anyway, that last one doesn't count. Ignore that. So I do another 9 damage. And I guess I'll just stand and protect Terran until my turn where I can try and help him.
So I imagine it's like raining. It's like that kind of rain that hurts your head. And Cab, you just stand over Terran and have like a strongman pose, and then you lay a couple of nice shots on this raptor. As the raptors are both snarling at you, there's lightning and there's thunder and mud up to your knees.
Oh man, up to my knees. That's up to Terran's waist. Alright, that's all I can do, unfortunately.
Now it's Gensha's turn. Gensha, there's a raptor on 3 sides of you, and a birdman between one of you and the raptors.
Josh, are you stable?
Unclear. Am I stable?
Yeah, you went to perfectly 0, right?
No, I went to -1, but like there is no negatives.
They don't do negatives with my V?
Nope. You just, well, I'm pretty sure. I guess I could be wrong.
Yeah, you negative health in D&D, if you go to an amount of negative health equal to your constitution, you die.
All right, then I'm at -1. And
Regardless, you're not stable, is the question, so I'm gonna have to stabilize you.
Yeah, anything below 0 is unconscious, and then 0 is stabilized.
Okay. Well, that'll probably be my next turn then.
I was gonna do
Which one of the bad boys here spit at me?
From our point of view on the map, it's the right one.
Let's see. It's time to whip out the tentacle so that I can, quote, two-hand, unquote, my sword.
You could say 2-limb.
And, is the one that I already hit in front of me, or did it move behind me?
The one you already hit.
The one that
moved
had Clang.
above Clang, so that's the one up here.
Okay. I'm gonna use a bonus action and my free hand to aim the hilt of my scimitar and attempt to shoot a dart into the face of the one in front of me.
Alright, make that dex check.
Wow.
Nice.
You got it.
Holy shit, dude, you killed him.
What's the DC?
DC is, let's go to Makopesh,
District of Columbia.
D14 con.
He did not pass, I don't think.
At the end of his next turn, he becomes paralyzed and then starts dissolving.
Fuck.
Excellent. When he gets hit with the dart, he almost like thinks a bug got him because it hit him like right above the eye. He just kind of like flicks his head like you whacked a bug off, but it's been done.
I let out a primal yell and attempt to slash directly into the head of the one right here.
Let's see it.
Let's see how this works. 25.
That hits.
Bow, 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 bow.
Are you dual wielding your scimitar then?
No, I kept it in the hilt so that I could just or I kept it in the scabbard so I could just shoot from the hip.
That's
Because the thing that launches the darts is in the hilt, so I basically use it as like a sidearm when I'm not actually using it as a weapon.
Big iron on his hip.
Boy, I'm gonna use this big iron to turn you from Texas red to Texas dead.
Big Kopesh on her hip.
Please roll damage. No? Okay. Oh, whoops. I even clicked the wrong item. I'm a dumbus. So I'm just gonna manually roll my damage. I rolled a 14 again. And I'm gonna use my action surge to attempt to hit him again. Does a 20 hit him?
Yeah, you're. It says 14. That's the damage because you got the 20 above that, right?
Yeah, that was me accidentally.
Gotcha.
Will roll as my. Because I haven't been able to figure out how to make it roll my damage. It will only roll the attack roll. And then I will roll 10 plus 7 again. To do max damage. Or no, to do 15. That's if I was one-handing it. To do 15 Dambo.
So imagine you just shoot that one raptor, and he starts. He shakes it off, and you turn around, scream, go ape shit like some a butcher who's gone mad. You start hammering this piece of meat. Blood is like almost like a dark red paste over your body in the front of you. You basically mash this raptor after 2 or 3 hits, and you just keep beating it and hitting it, and blood splatters all over you and your weapons.
And because of my action surge, I can use a potential extra bonus action if I have it. So I swing my sword down and exhale and do a second wind to regain.
Yeah, you're just gonna single-handedly kill all of these raptors.
Hey, I did all right.
I regained 12 hit points.
Nice.
And that's all
Hey,
I
what's
got.
different? Oh.
Karen, your turn. Roll to stabilize.
What kind of roll is that? Is that just a d20?
Yeah, I think if you get over 10, you're good. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So are you still unconscious?
But he's no longer circling. Like, he doesn't go down in hit points.
But he is still unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I jump to 0 health then?
Yep.
Yes.
I can breathe.
I can fight.
Just flops over in the mud.
Birdman's turn.
Oh, yeah. Alright, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Y'all ready to get some, fucking...
Healing magic on Terran?
healing magic on everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I am going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Big iron on his hip. Hello?
Hello?
Did everyone else disconnect?
I can hear you. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear anyone else saying anything though. John or
I've legit been trying to remember the lyrics to Big Iron on his hip so I can just start singing Big Iron on his hip.
with a big iron on his hip.
Discord crash.
Big iron on his
Everybody
hip. Oh,
heal 9.
nice. What word do you use?
And I'm like, nice. Help!
Perfect.
Go away!
Wounds come back another day. So that heals Terran 9?
Yeah. I yell, fuck these raptors!
Raptors.
Raptors look offended and leave. Oh, well, okay.
Realize it would be that easy. I appreciate the healings.
You're welcome.
I look down and I'm like, oh, you're finally awake.
Clang, is it for your turn?
I could take a 5-foot slide, correct? And that doesn't invoke an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
I'm gonna slide on yonder.
Alright. Let's see. After Gensha eviscerates that one creature, the one raptor, the one that was originally attacking Clang makes some kind of, well, it sounds like a yelping noise, and then they all start making a whistling noise. Then they all leave.
Hmm. Hmm.
While the one that was hit by the dart Gensha turns to leave, it just kind of falls on the ground and begins seizing.
I look down as the camera pans in onto my face from below, and I just go pathetic.
Got him. All right, so that seems to end combat. But everybody, please make a perception check.
Oh
Oh
no!
no, it's their big brothers.
It's just like the Raptors, except they're on 2 legs with big arms.
And all have track jackets. Did you mess with my little bro's bike? Fucking
Rolling
make him eat your
fucking.
teeth.
I'm starting to think there's something going on here. What are you trying to tell me, Roll20?
You ain't too good at seeing.
I ain't too good at stuff that's not hitting stuff.
So, with my giant brain and knowledge of nature, I think we should get the fuck out of this dry riverbed because it's gonna flash flood very soon.
Okie pokey, time to climb the sides.
Terran
Where
pushes
are
himself
our
out of the
villains?
mud and says,
Yeah.
"What do you mean dry?"
Can I pick up Terran and do my 9-foot vertical leap?
Yes,
What about our mounts?
yes, but your mounts. Only Terran's mount seems to instinctively jump out of the riverbed.
I thought
Meanwhile,
mine was
the others
dead anyway.
are either stuck in the mud.
Oh, dude, I'm not doing any swamp of sadness shit. I'm out.
Gensha, you can make an animal handle also.
Okay,
Pretty sure mine hates me, so.
I make no promises with this one. Yeah, at least my first one was good.
Once he's out of the riverbed, can Terran start using some actions to cast healing spells on himself?
Yes.
Yes, I also give you my umbrella.
Ooh.
So Terran,
Not
and
to keep.
Clang are the only people who still have mounts now.
It's okay. I can run as fast as a dinosaur.
Would Taryn and I both fit on one mount?
Probably.
Probably. That would leave
Would
one other mount for one of you.
Gensha and I fit on one mount?
No.
Would
Beans.
wait.
would
Could we fit
Cab and
all-
Terran and Gensha and Cab fit on all their own? No, wait.
Wait,
You know what I mean.
wait. If can Clang and Gensha fit on one mount?
Yes.
Can Terran and Cab fit on one mount?
Yes.
Ha!
We did it.
We can all ride. Wait, what happened to the other two mounts? They're just stuck?
Yeah, they were stuck, and then you hear rushing water, and suddenly the riverbed floods rapidly over the next, 5 or so minutes.
Coming from which direction?
I guess it's down on the map. South.
So we've been going the wrong way?
You guys are going upstream.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. My cat came up here, and then I was like, come sit on my lap. And then she laid down behind me and took my pillow.
Womp womp.
Let's pick it up next week.
Woo!